Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Tricia here from Smithy Crafty Creations. Hope you're well. Oh, and I can hear the ice cream van, Mr. Softy. Oh my goodness, the sun's out a tiny little bit. I don't think it's quite ice cream weather. So I thought I'd come on today to do, before I go for my little bath, I thought I'd come on and continue on with the cup of tea themed gift. Now, I did on my live this morning make 3 Mother's Day or cards for Gran. So I thought I want to keep using the paper. I've got so much of it that I need to get through before it retires. So yeah, I'm coming on to make a little tea bag treat for you. So let's see now. I think we will go for, let me just bring all this out. So I've got lots of little bits in here. What a mess, what a mess. Anyway, at least it's all together in a little wallet. Right, now, what have I got? I'm sure I had some little Pussycat images in here somewhere. Oh, yep, there we go. There's one there. So I might use that because it has the same colour. Might use that one actually. No, I like the back one of that. I think I'll use this. Yeah, right, okay, let's do this. So, here's a little teapot as well. Right, let me get this tidied up ever so slightly. And out the way. Oh goodness, I'm making more of a mess now. Right, so we are going to be using the very best trio punch, which you'll find in my online store. It is amazing. So it has a corner chomper, it's a fancy corner chomper, and you can make label tops out that, and then we've got the little hole punch there. It's a little like oblong rectangle shape, really, really good punch. I love these. Right, so I'm going to use a cup of tea to stamp with. Just your standard little Twinings tea bag. Now, if you've got directional paper, bear that in mind. Now, I've got a couple of prototypes here. So this one opens left to right. Okay, so the pattern's the correct way. This one opens top to bottom, and the pattern's the right way. So just bear that in mind. So that was my little practice. I think I will do, will I do side opening? Yeah, let's do that. So if you have a little mini trimmer or your normal trimmer, all you want to do is cut along at 3 inches. This is a 6x6 sheet. This is really easy, by the way, really easy. All we're going to do is fold it in half, or you can score and fold it at 3 inches. Okay, like so. Then what we want is we want our trio punch. Very best trio punch, might I add. And just make sure you're punching it at the right bit where it's to open. So we're going to do the little notch first. Okay, so you just push it like so. That gives you the little notch. Then we're going to use this bit to give a little tag effect. Flip it over and do the same on the other side. And that is your little wallet. Okay, let's do the next one. So let's just, you've got to flip it over though. And then make sure we're putting the little notch in the right bit. Line it up as best you can so it's in the middle. And there is another one. Right, fancy, fancy, fancy. Pull the wee scraps to the side. Right, now, I have got some stamped sentiments already stamped out from the project earlier. And so I might use them. Wonderful Mum, it says. And then I also have the cup of tea stamp set that you get in this suite as well, and I have shared it on my page, the link to buy that. It is low inventory, so if you're planning on buying it, better now than later. Right, so we've got 2 tea bags. What we want to do is we want to decorate the fronts. Now I am going to promote our 2-inch and our 1 3/4 inch punches again. Unfortunately this one's currently unavailable, the 1 3/4, but the 2-inch is still available in the online store. It's part of the online exclusive, so I'm going to use both of those today. but you can always use what you have in your stash. Right, so colours that I want to use are, I'm going to use some of the glimmer paper for the 2-inch, like so. Oh, excuse me. So we're going to put a little stamped section in front here, so I need some white cardstock as well, which I had beside me. Oh, here it is. And this is going to be 1 3/4 inches, so we need 2 of those. And we're going to stamp on them. Some people prefer to stamp and then punch it out, but I'm easy as a. Either way. Right, okay, so let me get Starry Sky, because I think that would be a nice colour. Starry Sky for one of them, and we'll do Sweet Sorbet for the other one. Right, okay, we need a block, we need a sentiment. I just need to make sure that I'm still in shot here. Yes, I am. Right, so let's get together soon, or let's do thank you. Both of those will fit on perfect. Let's get together soon, and then thank you. I think I'll do the thank you because I could always send these out as little thank you gifts for customers. So 2 birds, 1 stone. We have got a nice little easy tutorial, and I also have a couple more gifts done. Woohoo! Oh, multitasking. Right. Okay, so that's that cleaned. I'm just going to close that off just now. And we're going to stamp the other one in Sweet Sorbet. Gentle, gentle. These blocks are great because you can see where you're stamping. Even if you're sat back, usually it's easy enough as well, because when we're filming, we're a bit far back, you see. But still relatively easy to stamp in the middle. Right, now what I'm going to do now is I am going to use, what does this little tiny one say? Thank you, and I think I'll do, it's time for tea. So I need to stamp on this, and I'm going to do it like opposite colours. And I am just making it up as we go now, but that's absolutely fine. And we'll just fussy cut these out. So cleaning the stamp as we go. Squeak, squeak, squeak. So we're making a little, almost like a little tea bag tag. Tea bag tag. Okay. This one in here. That's the blue. Again, clean that off. Lovely jubbly. And then we need a little sentiment. These are just dainties. Dainty. Right, what do we want? Can't read what that says. So we've got it's time for tea. I just can't thank you enough. I miss you, sweet. I think I'll do, yeah, I'll do it's time for tea. Stick with what I had originally planned. So I am going to stamp the blue into the Sweet Sorbet, and then the opposite for the other one. I'll remove that, make sure it's clean. Beautiful. It's nice, isn't it? And I'll fussy cut them out. Fussy cut them out. Right, so, right, that's that washed. Right. Right, so I don't need the stamps anymore. I'll put them off to the side. I don't need the ink. I'll put that to the side as well. I'm getting all inky again. I was absolutely covered this morning. Right, now what you can do is you can actually wrap ribbon around here and then tie it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie it at the end with twine and make a little bow. So if you're putting ribbon on the full length and then tying it, you want to put some tearing tape down, maybe at the back just to keep it in place, and then we're going to put the circle on top. So when I am sticking onto glimmer paper, I like to use Stampin' Seal because, oops, it's sticking a bit, because I know it's going to stick. And it's quicker than using wet glue when it's that kind of surface. Okay, and I've just got it all inky, never mind. Oh, make sure your hands aren't all inky. Typical. Wouldn't be a crafting session if we didn't have ink all over the place, would it? Right, okay, so we have those two. I think I'm going to put this one here, thank you, Mum, and keep this one to thank you. Right, so let's do this. What I need is some dimensionals. Now, let me open up these two little tea bag pamphlets. I think that's what I'll call them. Tea bag pamphlets. Look at all these stuck together. I really need to tidy up a bit. Okay, so usually just a couple in the middle is fine. 2 or 3. I just get into a habit of doing that because sometimes I will tuck other little elements underneath. Underneath, you know, little die cuts and things like that. So I don't tend to put the dimensionals too close to the edge of the topper. Lovely, lovely. Alright, this one's going to say thank you, wonderful Mum. So what I'm going to do is I am going to stick that on here and then fussy cut it. That's what I'll do, that's what I'll do. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I like how there's a gradient of colour in these sheets. Super cute. There we go. Should I put it like that to cover up the boo-boo? I'll put it on there. I think I'll put it on here. Right, I'm going to put a little dimensional on the 2 little corners at the bottom and then a dimension wet glue on the top. So I need 2 little dimensionals. Oh my goodness, they're all sticking everywhere. Too many there. La 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 la. Dee dee dee, where's my wet glue? Is it going to be cute? It's just super easy. I know a lot of you guys, if you're Stampin' Up fans, you've probably got the label topper punches, such as this, the tag punches. They're easy to use, but this is an alternative with a current product. So, okay, right. So we want the tea bag in. Now you could put a little glue dot in. However, we are going to tie it so that it's not going to kind of fall out. Okay, but it's up to you if you wanted to stick a little glue dot in or what have you. Right, I'm just going to use a neutral colour. Now this is the Baker's Twine Essential Pack, so this is very vanilla, I think. Okay, so all I'm going to do is feed it through, and I'm going to tie it in a bow on the top, kind of like a doubled up bow. Oh, come on, get your fingers in there. Ta-da! Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. That worked out okay. Let's do the next one. You don't want it too long. You don't want it too straggly, you see. Right, where's that other tea bag went, folks? Okay, so how come that one's sneaking out? You can fold it to make it more flush if there's any little bits sticking out. But it's a good way to use up these 6x6 sheets. So you're going to get two little tea bag holders out of one 6x6 sheet. And I think this must be slightly shorter than the other one, but that is absolutely fine. Ta-da! Love it. love it, love it. Oh, I forgot to put these on. Let's cut these out and get them stuck. Now, you could probably put these on the inside, or what I had planned to do and then forgot was I was going to hang them off of the side, but I'll just add them on as a little decoration rather than a little hanging label. Of course, I do have all the dies for this, but to save me time today, I'm just fussy cutting because these are quite easy. They're easy enough to, there, I'm going to cover up the boo-boo with that. These are easy enough to fussy cut. Oh, I like them, I like them. Right, okay, so this one is just going to stick that here. Beautiful. And this one we're going to stick there, but it's also going to need a little dimensional about here, I would say. Yeah, great. Ooh. Beautiful. A little bit excess glue there. How adorable are they? Look. Well, I've got screechy voice because I've got a funny throat today. So I'm either sounding really deep or I'm sounding really squeaky. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can incorporate this. See how if you put that on there, you can tuck it under. Shall we just do that? Because I did bring those out for that reason. Beautiful. I will just pop them down flush, tiny little bit of glue. Let them hang over the edge slightly, give it a little bit more depth to it. Fussy cutting is just so therapeutic. So therapeutic. And there we go. Super quick, super easy. You can put them inside your Mother's Day cards, or give to your grandma or your stepmom, or you could switch it into birthday cards. It doesn't need to be Mother's Day cards, obviously. There's a one for best gran ever. Yeah. So I think I may go on and make one more that will go in with this card, and then we've got these two. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like I say, it's just 6x6 sheet, folded in half, cut in half, sorry, folded in half, taking into account any direction of your paper. And yeah, a little bit twine, a little bit imagination, and we've got ourselves two dainty little gorgeous gifts. Okay folks, thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.